Good morning. Today at 6:58 a.m., I did the draw. I am using the Guardian of the Night Tarot. And as you can see, I have two major arcanas, which very interesting to get two major arcanas on such a day when we have fully experienced now our TicToc shutdown, which for those of us who have worked hard for that, we are no longer going to be able to make that work for ourselves, at least as we know it right now. And just kind of take a breather and know that this is likely temporary. So, what do we have? Well, Guardians of the Night, and you can see I have one card upright and the other upside down. So, it is Sunday, January 19th, 2025. It is a 2-0 energy or a 2-day on a Sunday. The stones for today are sunstone, citrine, ruby, and for self-care, I recommend tiger's eye, as it is a very good one for duality and the energy that we are experiencing, where we do feel like someone bit us from behind our backs. What do we have? Well, today we're going to get strength, Leo, which is going to relate to fire and our heart chakra, the fifth house. And our other card is going to be the lovers, all things Gemini, third house, Mercury. Relationships and balance, teamwork, and our 2-0 card, or dates, the number. The 0 on the end says we have infinite possibility, but now must focus on diplomacy, coexistence, and spiritual growth. Each one of us needs inner peace, faith, and connection to others through thoughtful choices. We will find harmony for sure. Our nighttime hunters here in the strength card knows that they have to do this under the cover of night. Whatever it is that they're up to, they can't do it under the light of day because, well, quite frankly, we wouldn't tolerate it. Our sun, as of tomorrow, is conjunct Pluto in Aquarius in our 12th house of our hidden enemies, which this is bringing back that the house of social will experience some dark things as this new administration comes on board. Much of the media, you may find, creates anxiety if you bother to tune in and listen. And I also want to say that there's a split taking place right now. And what you choose to listen to can take you down. So avoid that if you can. Stay in your own energy as much as you possibly can. As where we're at, this too shall pass. We will find our way. We will equalize. Yes, it's so hurtful that many of us found a way forward financially on TicToc, and very callously, it was just yanked away because somebody wants to control the narrative. How gross. But from our incomes and ways forward, please know that it is tempting to stay stuck in the muck and think this is just going to be horrible. This is not so. I actually had a download that through these new platforms that we are picking up, that there's going to be many looking at the situation and going, we don't have control of the narrative over there. Do expect TicToc back rather quickly via that particular piece of information. Because we all feel that this happened to us without recourse, our rat on the right has the intellect and is stirring the alchemical soup. Our snake thinks it's found its meal rather easily. But realize that the rat is quite intelligent. Pluto and Aquarius, they have told us who we are, what we are to believe, and who we are to believe. They're telling us that there's someone on planet Earth at this time that they view as a deity. This, my dear souls, is utter garbage. Enjoy this brief break. And go on your alternative platforms and just watch and see what happens. I will be posting this today as on YouTube as well as Lemonade. I'm going to give this new platform a try. Our second card is the Lover's card. Relates to all things Gemini and Mercury. A parade in the night sky. Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are here to help guide us through profound change. The building theme is mastery of intuition as we navigate in the dark. Our heart indicates a process that has at times heart-stopping effects. Uranus is here to say it is time to shake things up and change the messy narratives that only work for the few. Many finding kindness as a weakness, calling people liberals or libtards or a number of other things. Our twin scorpions embracing, pointing to the need for our collective body to understand that we truly are one and our heart is in the center of that oneness. A reflection of two ideas, one green and the other red in nature. The battle for more, now ripe for a breakdown, as something is going to give. Mars is in retrograde in Cancer. And this particular energy has a feeling like we are being drugged back and forth through our values and our desire for freedom, our family values, and many of us in conflict, even within our families. We must have courage the coming days, protecting our tender underbellies. Many of us coming from a space of wanting and not necessarily getting what we want and need. Look carefully at how you are feeling at this time. Ask yourself and adjust your responses accordingly through an empathetic way. By seeing at this time that we have leadership that might collectively be 5 years old, it's a frightening thought. We have a toddler's brain. To understand that so much ease of living and so much privilege has created a group of souls who just didn't grow up, who never learned to share their toys. This is the developmental part of it. Their toys are their toys, and your toys, they want those too. If they could only make us go away, yet where would we actually go? Why do they want to make us go away? They want to satisfy their childish behaviors, my dear friends. They want their dictatorship and response to be such that we fully understand we're out of options. Now, we will find our way forward. We will turn our collective backs on the media and the controllers that have been harming us in so many different ways. We can see them clearly now. Our food, our water. You cannot monetize everything behind a paywall. And it is time to see that a large portion of what we've become is about dirty money and not about our families and our souls. And when you have corporations that are, according to our Supreme Court, that can operate in such a way that they have the rights of a human citizen, this is how we got here, folks. And how we unget here is that we take a good hard look at these people dismantling us as citizens and souls. Yes, they can have your body and they might even want to take it, but they can't have your soul. Don't forget that. And stand in your power. There's something about who we're becoming versus who they're becoming that they're frightened by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sorry, my tongue tied. And thank you so much for